Hello and welcome to Movies, Films, and Flicks. I am Mark Hoffmeyer, and joining me is someone who is recording this episode from inside a convenience store. It's Nani Boetes.
I love that bodega. Oh
Yeah.
my gosh. Like Ghostface just walks in there and starts shooting civilians. Or like I say shoot, like stabbing civilians. Like what? Like I love how this trailer opens up with, yeah, this is something different, folks. I mean, it's wow. First off, yeah, very New York, like goes into the bodega. And then, yeah, the civilians get what? I mean, we're so used to Ghostface, like kind of, oh, there's someone else. Quick, I must hide somewhere. This guy's like, or this whoever will jump into theories now. Like he's just like, no, get out of my way. Boom, you're dead.
This Ghostface looks like a tank, and that has me very excited. And you know what I love too is, you and I have been going through the Scream franchise. We still have the first Scream 1 to release, but we've released Scream 5, 4, 3, and 2, or 5 Cream, 4, 3, and 2. and as much as I love them, they all kind of have a somewhat similar visual palette. Like 4 is a little, softer with the lighting.
Yes.
3 is a little bit more drenched, kind of comical with like the production design, but
also saturated.
Yeah, they have the same look, but this one looks like one of the old school New York.
Gritty.
I mean, it doesn't look like Maniac or anything, but it's still, for a 2023 film, it gives it such a different look and a palette and vibe. And that Ghostface mask, I was watching this video that covered all of the, like, there's a really good Easter egg. I'll get the name of it by the end of this on YouTube. This guy broke down the trailer, did a great job. But like the mask has, like, it just looks old and it looks like an antique, and it looks like he took it from probably Billy Loomis, because when they're walking through the prop room, all the masks are
or
gone.
Stu.
Yeah, or Stu. and like all the props, like all the things are gone, like all the masks are gone. So I think it's just, this movie looks cool, and also too, it makes me appreciate. I've been thinking about this, Anandi, and like, I think you were more on board than I was with 5 Cream, but now that I think about like rebootquels with Halloween and Jurassic World and Force Awakens, I think Scream might have done the best job of bringing in characters you want to continue with. Does that make sense? Like, you don't need to bring in more, like in Jurassic Park Dominion. I love that movie, but they brought in more legacy characters. In Last Jedi, they brought in more legacy characters. Rise of Skywalker, they brought in more legacy characters. Halloween Kills, they brought in more legacy characters. So I like that this film sort of scales it back a little bit. We know that Neve Campbell didn't want to appear because of money issues, which is totally fine. I get it, make that money, Neve. But I like this new crew, and I find myself like, come on, Sam, come on, Tara, like, oh, there's Mindy.
Exactly.
Like, I'm like, Mindy's going full Judgment Night, and on this not elevator, a ladder, trying to get across a building, and then when Gale Weathers looks like she's about to get stabbed, I messaged you all pissed off. We're worked up about this, right? Like, this is...
I was like, Mark, no, look closely. She's not getting stabbed, although she's probably getting stabbed because it's Gale Weathers. She gets stabbed in every movie.
Like, I want the doctors. I just want a movie where a doctor scans her, and we see the scan, and like, Gale...
Oh, yeah, like Happy Death Day. Like, I feel like, yeah, Gale can have her own spin-off Happy Death Day scenario. They should actually bring her into Happy Death Day 3. That'd be hilarious. Oh my gosh.
Gale, you have been stabbed 48 times.
We studied this person, and then if you look closely, it's Gale Weathers.
And then it made me really happy, too, to see Josh Segarra in here, the guy David, because he was really good in She-Hulk. I liked him a lot. And then Kirby pops up, and I threw my hands up in the air like a touchdown was just scored. Like, it's...
And what, she's a cop? Like, I saw that one poster that they did. She's a cop. Like, she's a cop in New York. What? And that kind of makes sense, though, because Kirby is a badass, and it kind of makes sense. Like, she won't be like someone who's like, oh, I'm a victim or whatever, like, feel sorry for herself. She would probably go out and, like, be all, well, now I'm going to catch some bad guys for me and maybe even shoot them if I can. Like, I could totally see that for Kirby. Love that for her.
Why is Hayden Panettiere so good as Kirby?
She just like owns it. I think she's like, actually, she's a very good actress, and it's funny how you really get to see that in Scream. It's really amazing. I just think, this role, I just think she owns it so well. Sometimes actors just read a role and they just get it, and she just got it. I think she really just. We always talk about how cool she was, the coolness that she brought into Scream 4, but also a maturity. Like, I think she was so mature, and that's why she stood out in Scream 4, because like a lot of the characters were like more, of the juvenile sort because of the premise and whatever. But Kirby was just like cool and mature and this high schooler, but she's already out of school. She's the kid that like, oh gosh, I'm so over school and whatever. Yeah, no, she just really nailed that. And I mean, also being older, like that obviously helped her too. But yeah, it was great seeing her. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited for this movie. I can't tell you. I can't believe we have to wait until March. That is the real torture here.
I love the point you just made too, because Kirby, in Scream 6, you kind of had to do the reboot cool role, which were all, they knew fully well that's what it was, but they were all kind of being snarky. They're all like being like Stu and Billy from the first one, or the people from the second one, or the people, they were being snarky, but Kirby never fit that mold. Kirby was just more of like a beast mode, like mature kind of person. So
what is this even? I can't like.
Yeah, why the dudes were like, those two guys were talking, like the Culkin and the other guy were talking about like film club and all that kind of stuff. She was just like, you guys are idiots.
Exactly.
Oh, that's cool. I never even thought about that. But yeah, I don't know, this trailer though, like this Ghostface is set up. I think Ghostface, right? You kind of think of Ghostface as this kind of bumbling, stumbling person. I mean, that's mostly from Scary Movie, but I feel like that's infiltrated its way into Scream. But this dude this person is a beast. Like, goes full Matrix in a shot, just jumps out of the way of the bullet, and then just walks around and stab. Like, this seems like a trained.
Yes, physically trained. That's why I immediately was like, it's a cop. Like, I'm something different. And Ghostface has never been an older man, and it's never been a cop. That's like the two things. And also, it's never been more than two people. So yeah, we've got the theories that it could be a cop that could explain the training and like just, the ease of like going around and like using weapons and whatever and dodging bullets and those kind of things. And then, yeah, the other theory where it could be more than two killers. It could well be a cult with the whole true crime obsession. Like that was the first two things that I thought initially. I know a lot of people are screaming that, oh, it's Stu. But I mean, it's just every movie people are screaming, it's Stu, because everyone just wants Stu to come back. I mean, I totally like thought it could be a possibility in Five Cream. I was like, even sitting in the movie watching, like sitting in the cinema, I was like, oh, it's Stu. It has to be Stu. So yeah, I'm definitely not going that route again. I don't think we'll be doing that. I love also the fact that the shrine has this not only Billy and Stu's like clothes that they wear from the first film, but also the TV. I missed when I watched the trailer. I didn't see the TV that fell on Stu's head is also there. Amazing. I love that. I just love that shrine. Holy moly. I mean, Jill's flannels, like
yeah, the flannel shirt is just hanging out there.
And Tatum's get up, and that was like, what? Amazing.
How did this collector get all this? And how, like, someone said that this might be a museum that people go to.
Yeah.
And then someone stole the masks.
Yeah, like I think that's probably the only two real possibilities. It's either a museum or like, a setup for some kind of true crime convention or some weird shit like that. Or yeah, it is like this cult with their little shrine of, like killers and their work and whatnot. I can see both of those being possibilities. Yeah, I love that too. I also like, because I'm like obviously reading what everyone's saying in the theories, and like a lot of people are also like, nah, it's Sydney. Like they're just messing with us. She's totally gonna come back. It's gonna be her. I'm like, oh my gosh, guys, please calm down. No, that wouldn't even make sense. That would ruin everything. I'm so excited. Exactly. I've seen so many people who are even like, yeah, I kind of fell off, with the new stuff, like after Scream 3, haven't really been into it, but now they're all excited. I'm like, yeah, baby, let's go. Yeah, I'm just so happy to see and because I think, because it looks so good, the way it looks. I mean, yeah, it's, like you said, yeah, the how it compares to the previous films and stuff. I had like a little bit of a Cloverfield vibe also, with like the way Cloverfield like did New York, and it's definitely that type of like grit and darkness, and I am so excited, Mark. I can't tell you. It's like I feel like Kid Before Christmas.
And,
But only
and
Christmas is in March. God damn it.
it's it's so close, but it feels so far away.
I know.
You know what blows my mind is Scream 5 Cream came out in 2022. It feels like 5 Cream came out 2 years ago, doesn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, a year ago, yeah, feels like 3 years ago. But I mean, time is all messed up. We've definitely jumped. We've definitely been jumping.
But yeah, but the cinematography by Brett Jutkowitz. He's done Stranger Things recently. He also did Black Phone. He shot Ready or Not, Scream. Like this seems like a much more confident cinematographer now.
Yes,
Does it not? Like
for
these,
sure.
the way that
For
the
sure.
shots are framed, and it must
Oh,
be a little liberating too, because I mean, Scream 2 got away to college, but it's still very Woodsboro-y, right? And then
yeah.
I know Scream 3 went to
Very
LA, but
city.
yeah, Scream 3 went to LA, but it's more like
Still city.
jokey. You still have Woodsboro. 4 goes back to Woodsboro. 5 goes back to Woodsboro. So this one seems kind of cool that it's just New York, and they're going for the kind of grit and grime. And so that must have been kind of liberating for this cinematographer to kind of get a different visual palette for this movie.
Exactly. And I love that, yeah, they're kind of bringing Woodsboro into New York with this whole shrine thing. I'm sure like there are more shots of that, like that we haven't seen, and the sides like of that weird building that they're in.
Oh gosh.
Yeah. No, it's good.
I mean, do you think
It's good.
so? Dermot Mulroney's in this movie. He looks like a cop. So
Yeah.
could he be like an
Yeah,
angry
he is a
dad?
cop. That's what I thought. Like, that was my first thing. Like, who does he look like more, Billy or Stu? Like, who's.
Oh.
Because I know, like, we did have Billy's dad in the first movie when his dad had to go and get him at the police station
Mhm.
after he got arrested the first time. I can't even remember which actor that was, actually, but
Dave
I mean,
Blair.
it could well be Stu's dad, who knows? But then I also read a very interesting theory that could be kind of fun, that someone said, well, since Sam is Billy's daughter, maybe the killer is Stu's son. Maybe like Stu also knocked someone up, or like, something happened there and it's like kid against kid, like the serial killer Gene version. Like, oh gosh, I just love all the theories. I mean, that's part of the fun of Scream. Like, I keep on saying it with every episode we've done with Scream movies. It's a horror, it's a comedy, it's meta, it's all of that, but it'll always also be a whodunit, and that's what makes it fun. It's like trying to figure out who's the killer, what's happening here. I really like the cult vibe. That kind of makes sense to me, like true crime people can really be culty. Like we get that, and I mean, we know like every Scream movie, again, we've talked about it on every episode we've covered. Every Scream movie has a little like meta something social commentary happening. So yeah, I could totally see that this one going for the true crime cult folks that just, yeah, get all strange about it. Like,
Could be the only murders in the building people, and they're the 3 killers.
Yeah, I mean, like someone's probably gonna have a podcast, like.
And they find out who the killer is because of all the dip. Oh gosh. How do you feel about Ghostface? Kind of, it's like you've never had a ghost face like me. Like going full Aladdin genie. Like how do you feel about that? Like does that make like
I didn't pick up on that. That was just you, Mark.
Yeah.
I didn't pick up on
Oh, you
that.
didn't pick on
Like
well,
I just
like no, but
well,
like,
I didn't think of genie. Like that was you. But
but like a
yeah,
ghost face who's like this
and
is
something
yeah,
different.
right? Like but like it's weird that a ghost face would say that. Like you've never had anything
know.
like me. Like
Like it's yeah, like well, what Gal says, yeah, it never turns out for the guy in the mask, and he was like maybe, but like yeah, you've never had one like me. I am different, and honestly, that just made me think of Dewey in 5 Cream, who said the same thing, like this feels different somehow. Like I feel like that is actually just a classic Scream line anyway. Because technically every time it is different, technically every time like the killer has a different motive and, it's a different setup and whatever. That's why I'm kind of like, okay, we've had the mom, we've had like the film geek, we've had like, kind of like process of elimination to see who haven't we had, what kind of Ghostface. That's like why, yeah, okay, we've never had a cop. Which kind of would also make sense, like with Dewey now out of the picture. Like we need cops again. So okay, they've made Kirby a cop, and we've got like, yeah, the new possibly a dad cop. Who knows these things? But yeah, and then again, more than two. Actually, more than three, I guess, because Scream 3 was like the brother was behind everything. So he was always actually also a killer, according to him. So yeah, I mean, maybe this time we've got, like I say, an entire group just slaying, like kind of like, the, like bad real world stuff where you get 4chaners like kind of psyching each other up, going to like, commit murders and crap and whatever. I mean, I can totally see that. It's very Scream. It's very Scream, yeah.
I love that. I hope they go that direction because I love the
Yeah,
idea of the sulky fans who are mad about the movies. But now I like that we're going towards the real murders and we're getting away from the
exactly.
meta of the movies because it's time. And I love
Yeah.
that about it. Also, I'm really excited for Melissa Barrera to kind of finally start going beast mode. Like, it'll
Yes.
be cool for her to kind of become like, because we had we had Sid, we had Gale and Dewey in Five Cream, and Sid's always just gonna beast mode people. So I want to see Melissa Barrera or Sam kind of stepping up for that mantle now, if that makes sense, and just ripping up some people. We got a,
100%.
and she's also a maniac too. She stabbed poor Jack Quaid.
Yeah.
How many times? Like 38 times? Just
She unleashed,
yeah,
yeah.
she obliterated
Yeah.
the guy's body. So it's kind of
Yeah.
interesting that she has this dark side to her, and then like, she's not gonna turn
Exactly.
evil, but
Nah, that I don't see that happening.
uh,
That's not Scream.
I love the casting on this. They got lucky too. Not lucky. They just cast really well. I'm
Yeah.
very happy about this. And I was just watching Jenna Ortega too. I wonder if she's gonna have a bigger role in this one now because of Wednesday. I mean, that show's just blowing up. And I also hope that who's your favorite? Chad Mason Gooding. He was just in Fall. That movie
Yeah,
was good.
yeah.
I
Oh,
hope he
please
gets.
don't kill Chad. Oh my God, please don't kill Chad.
But they're still introducing a ton of characters. They got what Tony Revolori.
Yeah,
He's
there's
Gabe.
enough.
Samara
There's enough
Weaving's in
body
here
count.
now. Henry Cerny. You got Dermot Mulroney. What Lana Liberato, Josh Segarra. What there's Devon Dakota, Hayden. They're introducing a lot of new people into this.
More than enough. More than enough. Leave Chad alone.
I guess it's just fodder, right? You do need people to get killed. So
Yeah. And now, like, obviously, I mean, they're like all in New York and studying and whatever. So they've got new friends there. So it still feels organic. It's not just like,
ah,
oh, like people for like body count. No, it's their friends at college in New York where they're now at. So like at least it feels a lot of it actually feels organic. I was like very interested to see how are they going to like take Ghostface and these kids to New York? How is that going to work? And I mean, it actually feels very organic and very, yeah, okay, I buy that. That's cool. Like in a movie with Ghostface, that's fine. Like, yeah.
hmm and it's all the Halloween costumes, and uh, I totally see Mindy and NYU. And remember on Lost? I don't know if you ever watched Lost, but they introduced
Yeah.
these two new characters who apparently were on the island the entire time, and then they introduced them like, "Hey, what's going on, guys?" And then they became central characters, and you're like, "Oh no." This one, you're right. There's fellow students, there's dorm rooms, there's apartments. Like you're gonna live close to
Exactly.
people. So
They're young people, so yeah, they like have people around them and friends and whatever. So yeah, like the
ah,
buildings are also going to be so interesting. I love that it looks like there'll be more chase scenes, like for sure, because yeah, you've got alleyways and buildings and stuff. It's New York. It's actually a great. I mean, everyone said they had so much fun filming this, and I can just imagine, taking something like Scream that's always been, like kind of, on the outskirts and some like, almost rural type Woodsboro area, and now it's New York, like with like buildings on top of each other and like subs and yeah, I mean we've got a train sequence. I'm so
yeah.
excited because I'm all about the trains and that looks so good. Like yeah,
It
that's
just
gonna be great.
you have the Freddy Krueger on there. You have the different ghost
Yeah,
faces.
everyone. There's
Ah,
even the Midsummer like little headwear thing, and I love it. No, I really really like it. I also love how the trailer kind of ends with that little Jason Furious like. I love that. Like, it's so good. Like, someone commented on Twitter because I recently watched Jason Takes Manhattan, and I was like, Okay, but like I'm waiting forever to Jason to actually take Manhattan, and I enjoyed the movie though. But yeah, that was funny because I didn't know that like most of it was happened on a boat.
A gigantic freighter that they took.
You know, like what?
Is Ghostface gonna
Like
punch
when is
somebody's
Jason
head off?
now going to take Manhattan? When is this happening? Everybody lied to me. But so yeah, he was like, yeah, I wonder how long it's gonna take until we find out that everything actually happens on a boat. And I'm like, oh, it would actually be funny if the final shot is them leaving New York on a boat. Like
And then Jason's on the bottom of it, and you're like, oh my gosh. Yeah,
Another theory that just another
yeah.
theory that I read up on that I thought was very interesting. I love how creative people are like getting with it. Is that because like he says, yeah, I'm different, this Ghostface, and also because Sydney isn't in this one, like maybe he survives, and that will bring Sydney back in the seventh movie to like, well, okay, only I can stop this Ghostface. Very cute. I
She,
love it.
they better. I mean, if there's a lot of them too, like, it just brings her out. But I hope they don't
Or,
kill Gail just to get her Sid back. It's like, guys, like you've already went to that well.
yeah, no, I don't think they will. I think that's the thing. Like, whoever is doing these killings obviously did a lot of work studying up on like everything about these people, especially because it's not even happening in Woodsboro. I think maybe this Ghostface is kind of like trying to right all the wrongs that the previous Ghostfaces like, got wrong, basically. Like, were unsuccessful in. That's why this one doesn't just trip and fall over everything, and it just looks more badass and more like trained and focused. And so, I mean, it could well be that we have a Ghostface that survives for the first time. I mean, it would be pretty gnarly if the movie ends and it's just like it's not even Sydney, you just see the back of her head or whatever, and it's just like, hello, Sydney, like set up for the seventh movie. That would be so cool.
We need it.
But yeah, so many possibilities. And like, I mean, I would be happy with 80% of them, honestly. I just think this one is going to be, so good. I love what they're doing with it. They really know what they're doing. They slowly but surely, like, taking the franchise from like, the first three and then even the fourth one, because the fourth one came so late, it still was this like movie, but it came later on in more like modern science and stuff. And like, but just slowly like making it their own, making it new with the new characters, like bits and pieces, not just killing off everyone or just bringing everyone back or, legacy characters back, just slowly letting them go. And then, okay, bring this one back. Okay, then next time we bring the other one. I mean, I just think it's very clever. Like, yeah.
Who gets killed in Gail's place? Is that her? Is that her husband? A bodyguard?
I saw someone said it's her husband. And I'm like, how do they know it's her or her boyfriend? And
Yeah,
I'm
boyfriend.
like, how do they know it's her boyfriend? Where did they pick that up? Because I missed that part. I don't know if they maybe read it somewhere or.
It didn't really look like a security guard. You know what I mean? Like it didn't look.
I mean, yeah, I feel like that could be anyone because I have no idea. So it was interesting that apparently people think it's a boyfriend. They probably read it somewhere, like in some, press release or something. I don't know. But yeah, I think it was in that YouTube video that we watched where the guy broke down the trailer. He said it's the boyfriend. I was like, oh, okay. Right. Yeah, because he said no. And that's fine with me because like Gail's no one. Like Gail is only belongs to Dewey. I'm like, okay, dude, calm down.
Yeah, just get rid of that guy. We don't need him.
Shame.
I can't wait. And we're going to cover this movie when it comes out, probably. We'll probably get to an episode pretty quick. So
Yep.
we still have to release Scream. But yeah, I'm good. And also, hey, to promote this episode, let's do a quick draft that I'll put on Movies, Films, and Flicks Facebook. Let's do horror movies that take place in New York. What do you think?
Okay.
And I'll give you first pick.
Let's try it. Actually, yeah, jogged down the list here earlier. Oh yeah, okay, cool. It's actually interesting, like to go and check out which movies were, because some movies they don't really specify exactly where it is, and I usually don't really care unless the location is part of the actual story or the plot or whatever. So it was interesting. Like I didn't know The Night House, for instance, which is my first pick. Was set in upstate New York. Oh yeah, The Night House with the amazing Forever Rebecca Hall.
She's
I
incredible.
love that movie. That was a good movie. Yeah.
I'm gonna do Sleepy Hollow then,
Nice. Nice.
because
I love
that
it.
takes place. I love that Tim Burton movie. It's one of the most beautiful looking films.
It's
Uh,
such a like it's again one of those movies that it makes you kind of calm watching it. It's a very relaxing watch. It's fun, it's relaxing. Maybe it's all the like gothic vibes, I don't know, but it works.
I love it. What's your second pick?
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna go with like the classic Rosemary's Baby. Yeah,
I'm toast.
I mean,
Well, you
gotta have a
have to.
classic in there.
You have
Yeah,
to.
it would be rude not to.
I'm gonna go crazy and probably lose here, but I'm gonna take Mimic because I like
Oh,
giant
Mimic,
I like giant
yeah.
cockroaches, so I
Oh,
gotta do that.
yeah. Oh, excellent. Oh, wow. I didn't, yeah, of course, mimics. And yeah, that makes sense. Okay, yeah, I'm going to go with Cloverfield for my third because I love Cloverfield. And this, like, yeah, the way it's filmed and stuff, like, kind of made me think of Cloverfield, like, even though that's found footage and way more grimy, but still. So, yeah, I love
Uh,
Cloverfield.
I'm gonna take Devil's Advocate. Why not?
Nice, nice.
Why not? It's insane.
Why not?
All right. What's your fourth pick?
Then I'm gonna go with Get Out. Let's go with Get Out. A good old
Oh,
Jordan Peele. That's also another upstater. Yeah, I've got some
I
upstate
didn't
New
even
York
think
stuff
about
over
that
here.
because they went and shot in crap. I know they
Yeah,
shot
in
in Alabama.
Alabama.
Yeah.
Yeah, they shot in Alabama, but it's set in upstate. Yeah.
That's a great pick. All right, so I had a good one. Let's see. Oh, Wait Until Dark is good. Dress to Kill is good. I need to catch up on you here, but I don't want to. Wait Until Dark is good. I'm gonna do I Am Legend just because it's
Oh,
very,
wow.
just empty New York. Like I'm gonna take
I
that
didn't
one.
even think of that.
All right, I Am Legend. All right, what's
How
your
many?
last?
How, the last? Oh, the last one. Who knew? Okay. Let's see. Okay, I'll go with. It's actually a new film that came out last year. Nanny. Have you seen Nanny?
Yeah, yeah. It was a
Yeah,
good
I actually
flick.
like that.
Yeah,
Yeah, I watched it after we did the horror pod stuff of the year, and I was like, oh, damn it, because yeah, I would have actually liked talking about it. Nanny was pretty cool. I liked a lot of it. A lot of good things. People are probably not going to know what I'm talking about. Please go watch please go watch Nanny. Sorry, not the Nanny. Completely different eyepiece. Um,
it's on Amazon Prime in the States here. Is it on Amazon Prime for you?
right,
Yeah.
right.
Uh,
Oh, well, we've got other streaming services, but yeah.
that one hit me
Watch Nanny.
square in the gut.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's a good one and beautifully filmed, great acting, great acting. Yeah, it's a good one.
I'm gonna do
Last one?
Vampire's Kiss with Nicolas Cage.
Oh, nice. Nice. Love
God,
it.
God, I mean, we left out Vampire in Brooklyn, we left out Takes Manhattan, but I mean, there's about 200
Yeah.
of them.
Chud,
Maniac.
Quiet Place,
Yeah. I mean,
Jacob's Ladder.
oh, Quiet
Yeah.
Place. They grew an entire like crop of corn while those creatures were attacking. Like that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
That's impressive.
All right. Well, where can people find you, Zanandi?
On Twitter at Sanandi, talking about horror most of the time. Yeah.
And releasing your articles too. Yeah. What was things that took just as long to shoot or to edit the Top Gun Maverick?
Yeah, things that took as long as the editing of that first dogfight scene. That was a fun little cheeky thing. But yeah, impressive that it took that guy a year. Holy moly. To edit 15 minutes, to condense 15 minutes into 5. I mean, but also like, what? More than 800 hours of footage that's just like an insane amount of footage. It's amazing.
Well, I guess that makes sense because each plane had 6 cameras in it.
You
So
know?
then each plane had, you combine those hours that they were up there.
Exactly. He said like in one day, I think the quote is in the article that I wrote, in one day they had like 27 cameras going. And by the end of it, he was like, oh no, what have I gotten myself into here? Because, I need to edit all of this. So yeah, kudos. I mean, he's a good editor though. And like he's, being nominated and I think he's like won some awards. I'm not sure, but
I mean, he better.
for Top Gun already. So yeah, no, good for him. What are you working on right now, Mark?
Oh, too much. Like I'm watching all the Chris movies, Chris Evans, Chris Pine, Chris Hemsworth.
Oh yeah, the Chris stuff.
I
That's
also
fun.
just finished up a John Wick script, so I watched all the John Wick movies, and then I worked on I got a Minions thing coming out, I got a Animal something coming out, I got a Style Theory episode coming out, we got the Verse videos coming out. I've been writing reviews, MFF podcast stuff. Think I'm finally working on a book, and I got a data article I'm
Yeah,
doing
you
as
are.
well. So
That's fun.
I hope to have the first chapter of my book done by December, just to like a working or like a pitch deck, I guess, ready to go by December for my book. So
Nice.
it's gonna be a busy year, Zanandi.
Yeah, exciting. Just by the way, I asked that Chat GPT thing, which Chris of the Hollywood Chris's are the best Chris, and the thing's answer was that he can't possibly say. So we're relying on you, Mark, to tell us which Chris is the best Chris, which we both know who the best Chris is, but let's not spoil it for people.
I mean, it's Chris Pine.
Yeah, it's Chris Pine. Okay, cool.
So
I'm
watching
like, damn, chatbot, you don't even know.
watching these movies, it's just Pine. Yeah, it's Pine. It's Pine.
Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, it's fine.
I've
You
actually
don't even need to give reasons.
I've-
It's just, it's everybody knows it.
I'm really impressed with Evans and Snowpiercer. I think Hemsworth
Evans is good
yeah.
for sure.
but he's not like when we talk range and chances.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Like Chris Pine takes a lot of chances, and he does like a pop. And I don't think any of them has had a movie that's as good as Hell or High Water or as well performed. So for me, it's Pine. But I mean, Pratt with Lego movies, Guardians movies, Avengers movies, Jurassic Park movies. He's been in Her. He's been in Moneyball, and he's been in Zero Dark 30, which are all nominated for Best Picture. Like the guy has like Parks and Rec. It's gonna be a tight competition here. So
Who are these people's agents?
Yeah, exactly.
Have you looked into that, Mark? Very important data.
You know what? I should.
Changes everything.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Changes everything.
This is good. But I'm look. So we have I Saw the Devil coming up. We have Scream.
Oh,
we have
yeah.
Scream
Oh, gosh.
6 coming up. I think
I
we had
can't
something
believe
else.
you got me to actually, yeah, I need to watch I Saw the Devil again because you want to do a part about it. Oof.
It's gonna be good.
Yeah.
It's gonna hurt
cool.
though. You don't want to punch me.
It's a great movie. It's just a hard watch.
Yeah. It's a gut
lot.
puncher. All right. Well, hey, thank you so much for joining me. This was awesome.
Cool. Thanks.
All right,
Have a good one.
So for me, Mark Hoffmeyer, for Zanandi Boetis, this is Movie Subs of Flicks. We'll see you next week. You can leave the bodega now, by the way, Zanandi. You don't have to keep staying in there.
Right. Just grab some chips and get out of here.